I saw a picture on the internet the other day and it gave me the idea to make this video. Did you know that sometimes smaller fractions are larger amounts or vice versa? A fraction of an amount depends on the amount. So I have 2 bags of jelly beans here. I have an 8-ounce bag of jelly beans and a 16-ounce one. Half of the 8-ounce bag would be 4 ounces and half of the 16-ounce bag would be 8 ounces. So the half is not equal to the half. It depends on the amount of what we're taking the fraction of. 1/4 of this bag is 2 ounces, but 1/4 of this bag is 4 ounces. And 3/4 of this bag is 6 ounces, and 3/4 of this bag is 12 ounces. It's going to be larger, isn't it? An eighth is only 1 ounce, but an eighth is 2 ounces. So if Bob ate a half a bag of jelly beans, and Emma ate a half a bag of jelly beans, and Emma ate more jelly beans than Bob, how could this be? Well, her bag was bigger, right? So here's the picture I found on the internet. And it's a little hard to read right here, to read the student's writing, but if you look very closely, it says Marty's pizza is bigger than Lewis's pizza. And the question is, and the teacher said that's not possible because 5/6 is bigger than 4/6, so she marked it wrong. All right, so here's the question. Marty ate 4/6 of his pizza and Lewis ate 5/6 of his pizza. Marty ate more pizza than Lewis. Well, that's given. It's telling us that Marty ate more pizza than Lewis, even though he ate 4/6. And it said, how is that possible? Marty ate 4/6 of his pizza and Lewis ate 5/6 of his pizza. Marty ate more pizza than Lewis. How is that possible? And the student wrote, Marty's pizza is bigger than Lewis's. And the teacher wrote, that's not possible because 5/6 is greater than 4/6, so Lewis ate more. But it told us Marty ate more. Oh, this is confusing. So who's correct? Were the pizzas the same size? It didn't tell us. It just said that Marty ate 4/6 of his and Lewis ate 5/6 of his. It didn't tell us how big they were. Well, if they weren't the same size, then the student's correct. If they were the same size, the teacher's correct. If they weren't the same size and Marty's was bigger, well, 4/6 of this big pizza is going to be a lot more than 5/6 of that little pizza. And if they were the same size, then the teacher's correct because 5/6 would be more than 4/6. Was there a clue question or more instructions given? No, then the student is correct because the only thing he can think of is it told us that Marty ate more, so it must have been bigger. If there were clue questions or more instructions given, then the teacher may be correct. And depending on the size of the pizzas, 4/6 could be equal to 5/6. If they're 2 different sizes and Marty's is 24 ounces and Lewis is 19.2 ounces, 4/6 of 24 equals 16 ounces, and 5/6 of 19.2 equals 16 ounces. They could even be the same. Now, there's one thing I did notice in this picture. Do you see this right here? It says, which is the, and it looks like greater numerator. Well, if this is part of this number 8 question, then the teacher's correct because it's asking which is the greater numerator. Well, the 5 is. And the teacher might have been correct. I'm not saying she is because it's a poorly written problem. It asks which is the greater numerator, but we don't know. Is this question for a different problem or is it for this problem? And why didn't it say that Marty and Lewis had pizzas of the same size? Marty ate 4/6 of his, Lewis ate 5/6. It didn't say that. We don't know how big the pizzas were. So sometimes we're stuck with poorly written questions, but you now know that just because a fraction is smaller doesn't mean it's a smaller amount. It depends on how much the amount is. It depends on the size of the bag of the jelly beans or the size of the pizzas. All right? Got to compare apples to apples. You have to compare the exact same sizes to know if a fraction is larger or smaller. Okay? See you next video. If you want more videos about fractions, just click on the description. There'll be links. Bye.